Hello there, friends. Today we're going to discuss Cal Ripken Jr., his 1982 Topps rookie card, number 21 in a PSA 10 grade. What's it worth? What's the entrance point? And what's the exit point on this card? First things first, a pretty unique card in that it features two other players on it. Would it be worth more if it didn't? Possibly. But, of course, you've got the future stars flanking him on the card. As far as the price fluctuations are concerned, relatively stable. Somebody got a steal of a deal most recently, $1,538. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. But you are seeing pretty consistent around that $1,900, $1,850 price point, which, of course, is to be expected for a card that is this old. So we're about 40 years old on this card. I can't believe it. More than that, in fact. Youch. We're all getting old, aren't we? Anyways, price point, let's consider the sales that took place most recently. Only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to choose from, which, yeah, that's not a lot of auctions available. But that's what kind of keeps this price point on the higher end of the spectrum, I'm assuming. So on average, blue is what people paid on average to win this card. This was the average bid price that they had to make in order to win the auction. So $1,837.33. You could, of course, consider that to be what this card is worth. However, I do not. In fact, orange is more likely to be, in my opinion, what this card is worth on the market. So $1,593.59. This is what the sellers take home after they minus their fees out, which tends to be between 13 to 15%. Yeah, that's a hefty chunk of change that the auction sites take. So if I'm putting a value on this card, I'd say right around $1,600 is your value on this card at a PSA 10 grade. Now, what is my entrance point and what is my exit point? So we do have the 80%, 75%, and 70% to consider here. But first, in order to do so, I like to sort by the top third percent. So since we only have 9, we're going to go down 1, 2, 3. Looks like 1605.44 would put me at the second or third lowest on this price point spectrum, which, interestingly enough, doesn't get me anywhere close, right? Doesn't get me anywhere close to this price point. Well, I guess it does. $10 off. But doesn't get me anywhere close to my percentages that I prefer to pay over here. So 70, 75, and 80. If you can find yourself a price point or somebody willing to haggle with you and getting it at that $1,300 price point, that would certainly be my personal opening offer. If I'm on the floor trading, that would be where I would begin. They'll probably laugh at you and offer you, they'll pull it out and say, well, guess what? Everything's selling for about $1,800 on eBay. You sit there and say, well, yeah, that's inclusive of the fees, and so let's start talking a lower number. Those fees are right around 15%, so $1,600 should be probably what you're asking for, but I'm going to offer somewhere in this range. If I can't get it at that $1,500 max out, I'm stopping right here at $1,500. So that's what I think it's worth. You let me know what you think it's worth. $1,600 market value, in my opinion. My entrance point in negotiations right around $1,300, and my hard stop is right around $1,500. Take care, friends.